Hey everyone, thanks very much for checking out this video. I want to start several different series, and this will be one of them, consisting of different multiplayer PvP schematics that are useful, and I'll give a quick description for each one. And as always, my schematics will be posted in the description below. Please keep in mind that these schematics are not meant to be space or resource efficient, although some of them may very well be. These are meant to be time efficient, which is the whole point of PvP. You want to throw down the schematic, get it running as fast as possible, and get on with the next thing you want to do. Now, without further ado, let's get started. If you plan to run a lot of resources into your core, I recommend using this because it has a lot of throughput. You can put lots of resources through this. Now, I just want to quickly display two schematics that I left at the end of my last video, just a little helper. This is the Graphite schematic. You don't really need any more graphite than this in PvP situations. Tons of silicone is what you're really going to be needing, so this will do just fine. Now here I'm demonstrating the silicone schematic from the last video. As you can see, you technically only need 3 laser drills with 3 water extractors to basically max out your silicone on a titanium conveyor. If you add an extra laser drill with a water extractor, it will clog up and become inefficient, so I recommend just using 3 laser drills and 3 water extractors for coal. Now, here is my favorite Metaglass schematic. I've never needed any more Metaglass than this, and it's super space efficient. Now, I don't normally build Surge Alloy unless I plan on being really defensive, but I have lots of times, and when I do, I use this schematic because it's very quick and easy to use, so you just attach it to your core and lead it in. Now, this is a small plastanium schematic. If you plan on only using 1 or 2 cyclones during your run, or if you want to use overdrive projectors which require 30 plastanium, I highly recommend just using this instead of a big plastanium schematic. It only needs 4 pneumatic drills of titanium to run it, and it allows me to build overdrive projectors which increase the speed of my other buildings. Now, if you plan on expanding with cyclones and using them quite frequently throughout your run, I recommend using this plastanium schematic. You just put sand through the top and titanium through the bottom, and the plastanium will come out of the plastanium compressors. It's very quick and easy to use. Now, onto a couple mech factories. This is my favorite one for crawler mechs because I can just spam it all over the place whenever I see a coal resource. When placing mech factory schematics, I recommend removing the drill so that you can line it up. That way it will give it maximum efficiency and you can replace it when you've got it all lined up. A lot of PvP is place and go on to the next task, so this works really well. It is also self-powering, and it is self-sufficient, so you can run around the map placing these and they will power themselves, obviously with your own power source to get it started. Now, this is one of my go-tos for dagger mechs. Like with the last schematic, you can throw it down on a coal resource and lead some sand into it, and it will produce a ton of dagger mechs. It also has its own power source, which is really efficient in PvP, being able to place a mech factory down that just powers itself. Anything that saves time is a huge bonus in PvP. Now, for my last schematic today is my Dagger/Titan mech factory. Although this is not self-powering, it produces both Titan mechs and Dagger mechs, and all you have to do is add some power and throw it down on some sand. If I feel like adding some Titan mechs to my lineup, this is my go-to. And that pretty much does it for today. Thank you so much for checking out this video. More videos will be coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be posting frequently. Thank you very much for watching.